police NG underscore CRU. All right, that's where you find them on X. Or if you don't have data or you're not big with social media, you can call 0805 7000001. That is 0805 7000001 or 0805 7000002. You can also send an SMS to 0805 7000003. Now, why am I sharing this information with you? Once again, yesterday during our conversation, somebody called and said, "Oh, look, they are good policemen. Mention some names. They are here, they are there, and there." And I remembered that over the weekend I had received some complaints, and indeed during Valentine's Day, in fact, a day before Valentine's Day, and on Valentine's Day itself, there was a complaint, and I felt, okay, well, it's Valentine's Day. I could go out, I could eat, I could also go out, that kind of thing. And I have a babe now, so hello. I said, let me just go outside. I said, and then I saw the things that were said to me. However, it would do the police no service. In fact, we'll be doing them a disservice if we just take everything that we hear hook, line, and sinker. I like to believe that we have a very healthy relationship with the force headquarters here on Moscow Road for River State. We ask them questions. Historically, the PROs will send us a message. Oh, no, this is not what has happened. This is what has happened. This is what we're doing. And I like to say this right to the hearing of everyone who's listening. I believe that it's only going to get better as we become more transparent one with another, talking about the police and indeed the citizenry. However, there is something that's happening in River State that I do not think the CP is ignorant of, and many Rivers residents have said this, in person and sometimes, in private, and said, look, the PRO cannot say that she doesn't know that some members of the force are standing on the roads and intentionally collecting money. Sorry, extorting money. Let's not say collecting. Extorting money. Why is it extortion? So, if somebody has committed a crime, let's say the driver doesn't have the papers, the best thing to do, the legal thing to do, is to ask the driver, please get off the road. We impound your vehicle. Go and get your driver's license or fix your papers if they've been expired for too long, because I know it's about a month or two grace when your papers expire. Financial reasons can come through, whatever. But the last time you renewed your papers was in July of last year. Oh God, this is February of 2026. You should have fixed your papers. So if you haven't done that, please get off the road. It's a crime. Anything happens, you'll be held liable. But no, they don't do that. Instead, what the policemen do, some of them, is they pick out the minibuses, aka keke drivers, tell them to go up, bring two. In fact, it's no longer 100 naira, 200 naira. 200 naira. They collect from them, right? Everybody knows this. We're not hiding it any longer. I think we've thrown away our shame, sadly speaking. We've thrown it away. But the real complaint I'm hearing these days, and I've opened the phone line so you can tell me other complaints or other things you've experienced, is that they have now reverted to pre-2020 yet again. They stop a bus or a vehicle that has young boys inside. They search them. Obviously, they have a right to stop and search. Don't forget, you should comply with stop and searches, right? They search them. When they don't find anything incriminating, they now start to make threats to these young men. They drive them around the city. In fact, the last one that I received, let me not make any. Let me read it. Where is that? It was on my messenger on Facebook. So this was sent directly to me, right? Aha, there we have it. Okay, so I left him. And as I was driving away, I could see the car he was in being stopped by police. They took him, searched him, didn't find anything, and then went around Port Harcourt at night, threatening him and asking him to bring out money for his release. When he couldn't show that he had upwards of ₦1 million, they asked him to start to call members of his family or friends that he could remember by he could remember without his phone, because they had seized his phone. When he couldn't give them any name, they took him once again with his card, put on the phone, used his Face ID to unlock the phone, and then proceeded to withdraw 250,000 naira from this young man. My friend was so shook by this experience, he just wanted to leave. So I replied him. I said, your friend is traumatized, and understandably so. I'd like to ask if he has reported the case to the police station, and I'd like to invite him to come on air and share his experience. The next thing I got was, he has just landed Heathrow a few minutes ago. This was 21st of February. He took the midnight flight. He probably would have loved to share his experience, but I'm not sure about reporting to the police though. He would like to do an online interview if he could maintain his anonymity. This is what? 26th of February. 5 days ago. The guy came, had a good time in January, only to be extorted just before he was leaving Nigeria by Nigerian police. This happened in Port Harcourt. So 017-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. Messages now. This one says, good morning, Stephen Igbikis. It's talking about the police on the new IGP. Why is everybody applauding the new IGP? We don't even know what is appointed for, and let's ask ourselves, is Nigeria a Yoruba nation? We are gradually being colonized. Well, you have a point there about why are people hailing him. People say he's a good person, so let's wait and see. Good morning, Jude. Rumokoro police officers are part of the stations disturbing the road users on the course of extorting money from the public. Rumokoro, you have been mentioned. Zion is on the line from GRE. Zion, good morning to you.
For posterity's sake, let it be recorded that when an opportunity like this was given to speak, Mr. Zion's voice was heard. Go to Okporo Road in the evening. In fact, it's a must. The road will be divided, one part for keke, one part for vehicles. In fact, all the vehicles go one line, all the keke, and every keke must drop.
Okporo
Road, artillery by artillery. Or you come through
Rumudara, yes.
Yes. Okporo police station. Front of the then growing up there, it was a police post. Maybe now they have converted it to a police station. Right at the gate. My brother, all these things you cannot stop it. Nobody can.
Why? No, it's unfair to ridicule the power of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and to ridicule the power of the Inspector General of Police.
We are talking about organization that is embedded in crime, corruption, wickedness, witchcraft, and everything. How can you change such a thing? How can you change it? This is an organization that is even they love criminals. They work with criminals. I've said it here and I always say it. Oh, some are good. I said not one. Not one. Even if my brother is here, he's not a good person. I will thank God none of them is here. I will not even eat with him. I will not eat with him. He will not even visit me. We can see somewhere. I'm talking about if my blood brother, Jude, these are not people that can be a friend of yours. I have seen situations where these guys extort innocent people.
Yes, Nigerians
go to prison and see a lot of innocent people that are there. Who took them there? The police. Because of what? Some can't give 15,000. Some can't give 10,000. My brother, So even this one, they tell you that, oh, there is a complaint line. Don't bother yourself.
Zion, you will be doing the general public a disservice by saying that number doesn't work, because we've seen it work.
It doesn't work. I say don't believe in it. Don't believe. You were here when
you would still be doing them a disservice, and all of us a disservice.
Prove me.
They have proven, like I've said so on several times.
We are not talking about dealing with situation that is normal. See, most of those cases, the ones whose father is Abraham, send them somewhere. It's the ones that have no backbone, the prosecutor, we are dropping you, we are sending you out. Mr. Jude, you were here when the commissioner of police said it. Snap them, video them. Somebody took it upon himself at after Rumukrishi here. There's a community after Rumukrishi, that police station there. This guy went to video an incident, and they beat hell out of this guy. Seized his phone, smashed his phone. Where was the commissioner of police? Same news came to your studio, came to other radio stations. Jude, one thing I want to let you know, the reason most people join the police force today, not because they want to fight crime. Some of them are running away from their evil deeds. Some of them are professional criminals.
Okay. All right. Zion, I'm giving you about 3 minutes. Let me ask you. You've mentioned Okporo. That's what you have seen. Because today we're just talking about the places you have seen misconduct. Okporo, any other place in Rivers State that you like to finger point?
That they are collecting money. I'm not after collecting money.
No, not just collecting money. Misconduct. Whether they extort people.
Of course, now one of these that now. Then what about the octopus? The octopus as a whole in Ethiopia.
Okay.
Just take size throw go there like ordinary every person. The day you even report say somebody has been kidnapped or your car is being stolen, my brother, you go spend money pass motor you carry buy money you can't even buy engine for the same place.
Okay. All right, Zion, thank you very much. Zion was very vehemently, doing some would say a disservice to the police. However, he's well within his right to express his displeasure at the actions of the Nigerian police, particularly here in Rivers State. Jude, it is not just extortion, it is armed robbery. Forcing people to give you money with arms in your hand is armed robbery. This is what they do to motorists in Rivers State on a daily basis. When we complain, we hear things like police are not well taken care of. And I ask, do our government treat police differently in the north? Why do the police in the north not stop and force vehicles in the north to give them money like they do in Rivers State? Harvest is asking. Ifeanyi is on the line in Port Harcourt. Ifeanyi, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jude. My name is Omamegbe.
Well, welcome. Did you just put us on hold, Ifeanyi?
Sorry?
Okay, welcome back. You put us on hold for a second there.
Okay, Jude. Look, let me tell you, when you're driving to Iwoke, before White Choice, every evening, there is a hold up there because of police. They will be there stopping keke. One day when they are not, I told them that, Oga, I thought they asked people to leave the road. Today, Oga, you're a very bad man. Will you give me food? I told him that if you are forcing hold up here, they started laughing. It is very, very, even in this Kala Johnson here.
Okay.
The hold up there every evening because of police extortion is too much.
Okay, so
I want to leave the road. It is not good.
Okay, Ifeanyi, thank you very much. He has mentioned two places. John is on the line from Ikoku, not too far from where was mentioned. John, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning, please.
Jude, good morning.
Yes, good morning, John. Welcome. We can hear you. Go on, please.
Yeah. Well, I want to call out two police stations.
Yes, please.
The anti-kidnapping station at I don't know the name very well, but
Odabar Road. Where?
Olu or what the name?
Mini Olu.
Yeah, Odabar Road at here.
girlfriend was kidnapped. I went to that place. I reported. Jude, I was giving them the coordinates of the phone number.
Mm-hmm.
They were asking me to bring 1.5 million naira for them to charter a vehicle that will take them to where the location is.
I'm sorry. Please, could you repeat that clearly? I don't think I heard you.
I said, sometime last year, my girlfriend was kidnapped. I went to that place, showed them the coordinates. I used my brother to get the coordinates of the airport. I reported it there. In fact, before I did it, the report is I paid 100,000. So the guy should come for the police. I went to there. With the aid of that coordinate, they also got the coordinates they did previous day. The two coordinates aligned. They asked that a 1.5 million, if I'm not mistaken, be paid for them to go to the location. I need about 8 officers, needed vehicles, all of those stuff. Before I will come back, they have 2 locations. To cut the story short, I have to use people from Abuja. I came to Port Harcourt to rescue that dignity.
And did you still have to pay the 1.5 million?
Yes, police. That's me, Olu. Because I can't remember the commandant's name there. One out somebody Musa. I don't know his rank, but even what's his name? The IPO. I paid 150,000. I have I think I should have the phone number. You understand? And they do this thing, they don't connect transfer. They will call after to POS person. That is why I always support what's his name, Mr. Zion, that POS to be trapped in some of these agencies. Because those are the people they use to perpetrate this act. They don't collect transfer, so I cannot trace it.
So you paid it. It is your testimony now, right? Or it is your submission rather.
I have said this already like 2 or 3 times before.
Have you, Mr. John? Have you reported to the police complaints response unit?
Well, for me, I have been able to the essence of all of that was
Yes.
we did.
Yes.
So I just let it go. There was no reason to.
Yeah, but you see, well, as you've let it go, it's going to continue. That means they'll be emboldened to do more.
So if the commissioners are not aware of what is happening.
Okay.
Are they not aware?
All right.
So the police commissioner in Rivers State tell us that he's not aware that there are police officers on the road escorting motorists. Is he not aware? Is he blind? Does he not go to the road? Or is the police commissioner not aware that before you write a statement in any police station, you pay for this? Are they not aware?
All right, John, thank you. That's one of the worst things that worries a lot of Nigerians. Why do I have to pay to write a statement? 923 Cut is on the line from Uniport. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, please.
Jude, why are we asking questions as if people are coming from space? Because all these things is not allegedly. If they do it openly, when you come to Chobana before the bridge, you will see them that they are doing it openly. They are not afraid of anybody. The IG know about this, IG know about it because it was a commissioner in Rivers State, it was a police commissioner in Rivers State. If they know all these things, the president know about it, the DPO know about it, but they are frustrated, they don't know what to do.
How can they not know what to do, Cut? They are the ones in charge.
If they know what to do, why is it persisting?
But hold on, Cut. That's why they have the Police Complaints Commission unit. People who have reported. No.
I told you now was Rivers State as a commissioner, and you know all these things. Even now that it's asset IG, does he claim that he don't know it? Must he talk? For how long will be talking? Is there anything happening? That's the question. So we should not pretend as if it's not happening. It's the reality in Nigeria. The president Tinubu know about it, but they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Because
all right, cut. I need to let you go so I can read the comments. Cut says they don't know what to do. I don't think so because they've done something which is increase the presence of the police on social media. These days, if you go on social media and something happens, they quickly tag the PR in that area, tag the police, and then, they send their men to investigate. You see, one of the reasons why I think here in Rivers State we're probably not seeing the effectiveness, that a lot of people don't test the system. In Delta State, for example, there are a few NGOs who are on the front line with the police who would regularly tag them. This is happening here, this is happening here. And then we not too long after, we'll find out, they've been rescued, or the plan was thwarted, or investigations have led to this, or this is that, they've got this man. Because people are reporting in Delta State. So maybe more people in River State should be reporting instead of just complaining. Why don't you use the Nigeria Police Complaint Response Unit at police_CRU? It's available 247. Call the numbers 0805 7000001 or 0805 7000002, or you send a message 0805 7000003. Why don't we test the system? And once again, the onus is on you to continue to apply the pressure. Good morning, Jude. Rumokoro, Alu Junction, GRA, Aji Flyover, Hypercity Police Station, St. John's Warfare. Ask any youth. We are afraid of going to these places. They are frustrating us. We're back after this break.